Today we are learning while loops. Yay, again. Here we go. Woo. Hello, we are on to while statements now. While statements. And its while statements are pretty short and simple, so this is going to be maybe a shorter episode. I don't know. So while statements, pretty simple. So in terms of syntax, they kind of have the same syntax of an if statement. So while x is greater than 0, uh, do this with the same sort of thing and the same indent. And so as you can see, and so that's the same syntax. It's pretty simple to get the hang of. And an important thing to know is sentinel values. So a sentinel value. This goes very important to syntax. That sentinel value is this thing right here. That is what determines what is less than what. So like the sentinel value would here would be 0. So while x is greater than 0, the sentinel value, print x in x equals x minus 1. And now you have to add this in almost every while loop unless you want it to go infinite. Not this in particular, but I have a couple of examples. This is just one of the examples. I have one right here that's highlighted. And then I also have a print x just so it's easier to visualize. So as you can see here, while x is greater than 0, so it prints x, which at first x is 3, so it prints 3. And then it'll make itself to x minus 1, so that'll turn it to 2. And then it'll do it's minus 1 again, which is turned to 1. And then it'll do it again, but since then x is 0, it will not print again. And so that's one very simple explanation of a while loop. I mean, they're pretty simple. Over here, okay, let me just delete this. Okay, over here, we now have an input one. So if you press no, capital N, nothing happens. However, if you do Y, it'll ask you again. Y, again. And that can go on forever until I do anything else, although preferably in the situation you'd want to go no. And that's just another very short example. So you can see the sentinel value is this right here, the string capital Y. So if the input of I is equal to Y, then it'll do that. And then here I have print OK, so it's easier to visualize. And then this, just like I said, it's basically the same thing as before. It just makes it so the variable that does this variable right here, it just changes it so that way it doesn't go in for an infinite loop. However, infinite loops are very fun and easy to do. So let's go ahead and make an infinite loop right here.